Hello everyone, this is Thugruck coming at you today with an advanced tanking tutorial for Lumber Lunacy level 18. This is going to be an advanced tanking video, so the pulls are going to be a bit larger and more complicated so that you as a tank can carry low DPS to the end of the map and still finish on time, even though they're low DPS. For swaps, all you really need is a black monk staff for the boss. You need your regular tanking setup, and I'm skimping a little bit on my skip side. I don't have my full skip side here, and that's only because we are doing a level 18, so I want the extra inventory spaces for chest loot. So normally you would bring like your full skip set, mist collar, tenacity shoes, Skinner boots, that stuff. Alright, just take a look at our team real quick. We got a Howafall staff with the Avalonian offhand, got a light crossbow. Blenfjorn is rocking 40% on his gear and a chill howl, and we've got another light crossbow. So to start off, just kind of pull all of these mobs. You don't really need to use any defensives here, but you're just kind of grouping them all together. Bring them all in, E them, give them a Q and build up to 4 auto attacks. Snare, give him another Q as you walk away. I missed a red, so I'm just going to drag him through. Now we're waiting for a certain patrol spot. So this patrol needs to be about here, and we're going to do our first complicated pull here. So when he gets there, I'm going to wish that people invis. Alright. So we'll still be able to do the pull. It'll just have 2 mobs less. Watching that snare debuff. As soon as that snare debuff is out, I'm walking towards the mob. Build up to 4 auto attacks. Snare them again. Alright, the patrols might be out of place now. I'm not sure, so we'll see. So, imagine the other patrol is there, the assassin who we lured. Poison that mob and drop an enfeeble. You're gonna roll past these, and then you're gonna pull this mob. Use your soldier helmet, and then E everything when it's all together. Put a Q on the mobs, and start auto attacking. 4 auto attacks, snare, and walk away. Normally, I realized partway into the pull that I used wasted my bridge watch cape on the one assassin that the healer lured. So normally that pull is doable because you have your bridge watch cape procced on the mobs, and it helps to group them all together. You take less damage, and it really just makes the pull a little bit easier. You might have noticed I was getting pretty low health there as I was building up to 4 auto attacks, and that's why. So after all that, you're gonna walk around here, grab the checkpoint. There's an assassin that patrols. Yeah, so he's right there. Gonna body pull both sides here and roll. Then soldier helmet, group everything together and E. Put a Q on them, build up to 4 auto attacks. 2, 3, 4 snare, give him another Q and walk away. Watching that snare debuff, it's about to run out, so I'm going to go in and E, using my E to dodge their auto attacks. Build up to 4 auto attacks again. Snare, just kind of Q whenever you can. Alright, so you want the healer to be grouped up with the fire mage down there, and actually I'm lucky that this is here, so I'm able to poison him. Then grab these, body pull these, and roll the mage's auto attacks. Use soldier helmet to group everything up, and then E. Give it 4 auto attacks, 2, 3, 4, snare, give it another Q and walk away. Blenfjorn pulled some rats for me, thank you. Watching that snare debuff is about to run out, so I E in to dodge their auto attacks and stun them. Build up to 4 auto attacks again, 2, 3, 4, snare, and give it another Q as you walk away. Alright, for the next pull you want that patrol to be somewhere in between the 2 groups of mobs. So we're going to wait right about here, we're going to poison this mob and bring everything together with the other pack over there. So we're just walking past, going to body pull this, roll back, soldier helmet to clump everything, then E. Give it a Q, 4 auto attacks, 2, 3, 4 snare, give it another Q and walk away. Now, while those are snared, I like grabbing this patrol here. Obviously, I can't grab him while that other patrol is there, but I'm gonna grab him, give him a Q so the healer can heal me if it's needed. Alright, and actually, since the assassins move faster, I'll bring them over to the guy with an axe. Give him 4 auto attacks after your E. Snare. Alright, for the next pull we're going to do this chest over here, along with the 2 fire mages, the thief, and the lumberjack from over here. And to do that we need the patrolling thief to patrol all the way to where he's standing with the fire mages. We're going to walk up to him right over here, poison him, and then we're going to run back and group them all together. Alright, so here we go. Gonna poison. Walking back. Gonna roll the first auto attack. Soldier helmet. Group everything together. E. Q. Gonna do 3 auto attacks and then enfeeble. 4th auto attack. Snare. Walk away. The reason why you enfeeble there is 4 mages on level 18 do a ton of damage. And since you have a really long snare, you'll usually have enfeeble almost back up by the time the snare is over. So it's worth it to be just a little bit safer and drop an enfeeble there after your 3rd auto attack. After you go back in, build up to 4 auto attacks again. Snare. I missed my snare, but you would snare and then walk away. At this point, I'm informing the DPS that we're going to be pulling the mini. So I'm just telling them only one of them should swap. And the reason for that is we're going to do the mini boss with these 2 healers, an assassin, or thief guy, whatever you want to call him, and 2 lumberjacks. So there's a lot of other mobs, and if more than one person is reflecting, the other mobs don't die as quickly, and they quickly become a problem. Alright, just asking them to stay here. So when that thief gets to the end of his patrol route, we're going to poison the boss. Bring him down here. I'm going to take 1 auto attack from the thief on purpose. And now I'm going to roll the auto attack from the healers. E everything. And now these mobs are almost here. I'm going to Q them. 4 auto attacks. Snare. I missed a thief. This is going to be interesting. Alright, gonna walk up to proc the ability for blend. Group everything together. 4 auto attack, snare, walk away. After this next one is where things really get kind of dicey because the snare duration is short. So, gonna use my helmet and enfeeble here. Alright, there, got my E in time, build up to 4 auto attacks, 3, 4, give it a snare, another Q, and walk away. I didn't see who used that royal jacket, but whoever put that royal jacket on me definitely made the pull a whole lot easier. So, in general, if you feel like communicating that much with your DPS, go ahead and ask them to use the jacket on you. Like, have the message pre-typed, copy and paste it, whatever you need to do. It might make it a lot easier for you. After this, we can skip. Alright, and for anyone who doesn't know, to skip this in 1, you go past that shield guy, and he reset at a really good time for me. So normally when you go past him, you use your W and E and your assassin jacket. But since he reset as I was going past him, I didn't need to use the assassin jacket. Alright, make sure you swap to taunt. You want your damage reduction passives. Threat gen, slow down his auto attacks, damage reduction for the BMS. I believe we have 3 people on Reflect, which is good. For this boss, I don't think there's better DPS than Reflect. Alright, to start off with this boss, just throw your BMS on him and roll the first auto attack. Use your Bridge Watch cape and spam Q. Taunt during his flamethrower and stack with the DPS. And I'm just rotating defensives here, so I just used my... I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Do we have it? Not yet. You're still okay, I think. Need to iframe the next one. And, alright, so that's how you do half of the lumber boss without a healer. Okay, so, yeah, guys, that's how you do a level 18 Lumber Lunacy. It's a pretty easy map in general, but even on level 18, it's easy to make some mistakes and screw things up. Hopefully you learned something by watching the video, and I appreciate that you did take time out of your day to watch the video, so thank you, and I hope to see you out there in HCE.